All right. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that when you are cleaning your data, it's very important to copy the original information either into a new Excel file and do the analysis there, or you create new sheets so that you don't tamper with the original data. In my case, I have copied the original data onto this Excel sheet, which I'm using to do this demonstration. So if in case you are cleaning your data, don't forget to have a backup of the original data. Now, another thing I left out is when it comes to the age. You realize that we have a lot of different ages here, and if we are to use this in our analysis, it wouldn't make much sense. So we need to categorize these ages so that we can make a case if we are looking at those under 5, or those maybe above 55, or those between 22 and 45. So you can go in for the WHO recommended age ranges for your analysis. Now, to do that, we would need to use the if function in Excel. So this is our age. Let's just create another column by right-clicking it and then choosing Insert. Okay. So we will call this column Age Ranges, right? So what we will do is that we are going to use the function by clicking equal to if, then the name of this cell is called E2. So if E2 is less than 5, then you put your comma, you bring a inverted comma. So if E2 is less than 5, we are going to call them children under 5. Then you close the inverted commas. Then it's asking for a false value. So if this is not there, replace it with invalid. Okay. Now, subsequent conditions, we will put them in front so that this row becomes the basic or the false value. Any row after that becomes the false value. So now if bracket open, if E2 is greater than 4, we will call them 4 to 12 years. Okay, close the inverted commas and put a comma. Then the next condition will come in front again. So if bracket open, E2 is greater than 12, okay, with a comma, we will call them 12 to 22 years, comma. If bracket open, E2 is greater than 22, comma, we will call them 23 to 44 years. So let me just check, greater than 12 and greater than 22, so that's fine. Closed with a comma. Now if E2 is greater than 44 years, we will call them 45 to 54 years, and if E2 is greater than 54, we will call them 55 years and above, comma. So we have conditioned it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Now we have to close this bracket. You keep adding it until the color is white. Then that's it. Press on enter. Sorry. So there was a 7. I cleaned that, then press enter. So to apply this rule to all the ages here, we'll take our cursor to this dot over here and double click. Beautiful. So we have the ages now grouped, and we can easily go through to see if what we have is corresponding, and I think it is. So we are good to go. But because this is a condition, if you put it in your analysis, it will not reflect. So what we are going to do is we are going to insert another column, copy this and paste it. So let me call this age ranges final. Okay. So to select all the age ranges here, I'll select the first one, then Control Shift with the cursor key down, the arrow key down, then I'll press my Control C to select that. Then I'll come here and paste it as a number. So I choose this one. Alright, so it's here now. So now I have my age ranges as text, right? And that's perfect, not as columns, not as conditions. So that's how to group your ages.